2 years ago, 3 swordsmen challenged the mighty Kyurem, and were defeated. And now, it's payback time. Cobalion, Terrakion, Pharizion, Sir not appearing in this film, and the overly cheesy narrator in Kyurem vs. the Swords of Justice 2, the rematch. This time, justice will be dealt. Soon to cinemas nowhere, but showing right now. You heard that right. I'm going to be catching Kyurem, no experience, Swords of Justice only. Yep, we're all level 42 against a level 75. This is going to end very, very badly. Let's do this. I'm leading off with Green Blade so I can get a light screen set up, because without this, I am going to get horribly slaughtered. So hopefully I can get that light screen up. Okay, thankfully Kyurem is a derp and will occasionally go for Endeavor. This can be dangerous when Kyurem's on low HP, but at the moment it's not doing anything. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch out, probably to Terrakion, just so I can get lots of damage in with rock moves early. Hopefully I don't get any criticals or anything like that. Glaciate here is Kyurem's signature move, and it's surprisingly underwhelming as far as signature moves go for legendaries. Certainly does a lot though, and that speed ball could be very bad. Let's see if I can drop it. Speed, no. Can I survive a Dragon Pulse, considering I took half from a weaker move? Nope. Stronghold didn't get to do anything, so already one down. But yes, Glaciate is actually pretty weak, but it does lower speed, just like Icy Wind, which can get very, very annoying. Now what I want to do is paralyze this thing. Okay, thankfully it's AI derped out again. Paralysis, get that up, that is excellent. Now I just need to knock it down a fair amount. Flash Cannon on a Sacred Sword. I'll try Flash Cannon. Both of them are super effective, so this could be bad in the long run, but it does have an enormous level advantage over me. Oh wow, that did barely anything. Yes, paralysis. And I lost my light screen. Getting the light screen back up is going to be difficult. And paralyze again. Okay, that's pretty cool. Kyurem is Dragon Ice type, in case you didn't know, so that's why these moves are being super effective. That was a critical hit. Okay, right. This could be a problem, considering that, well, the good news is that Cobalion resists virtually everything. The bad news is that even resisted moves do that much damage. Wow. And, again, this is Swords of Justice only, so absolutely no other Pokemon in the battle may contribute. If all 3 of these get KO'd, I have to restart. Imprison, that's not really going to do you much good, because, well, nothing of ours can learn Glaciate unless it was a Smeagol, and we're not using Dragon Pulse and or Endeavor, so that's not really going to do anything. So, luckily Kyurem has basically 2 moves that do nothing against us, so I guess we can take solace into that. Oh wow, that was nice. Have I got the light screen set up? Let's see if I can just do a brief, not very effective mid-range and knock it down a little. That was worse than I even imagined. And this will probably finish me, won't it? And it did, right. I only have Cobalion left. Full HP, but this could be bad. I think really my only solution at this point is just to keep chucking Timer Balls or Dust Balls and hoping that I catch it before it kills me. Can I do this? 1 Dust Ball. Nope. Okay. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, thank you, Paralyze. Okay, good. I can take 1 hit from Kyurem, but the second hit will take me out. So, I've got to catch it before then. Come on, Dust Ball number 2. 3... No! Come on, Paralyze. Okay, no. Glaciate, that's a bit of a better option, but that's probably still going to do a lot of damage to me. Let's see how much that does. Okay, that still does quite a bit, but I might be in KO range of... Oh, yeah, I lost my light screen. That's very, very, very bad, because I might be in KO range of Dragon Pulse now. Let's see Timer Balls. Timer Balls will certainly be at full strength at this point. Okay, 1. No! Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is bad. If I didn't use Dragon Pulse, I might be dead by now, but Glaciate is okay, and... oh, wow, okay. I have to get this thing. I've only got one more shot. One more shot. This Tire Ball has to catch, or I'm dead. 3... oh! No, and it's paralyzed. Okay, I get one more shot. One more shot. Like a smiled upon me. I get one more chance at this. One more chance. Come on, the last one was 3 wobbles. You can do 3 again. Come on, you know you want to. 1. Oh, no. Okay, paralyzed again. One more shot. One more shot. We can do this. I can do this. Swords of Justice only. No experience. 1, 2, 3... yes! And it's over. And I've done it. I know I kind of had to recreate most of my enthusiasm from the actual run. I actually can't do this game live commentary. It actually is impossible for my system. But, yeah, we did it. I can't believe I managed to do that at first try. Kyurem, Swords of Justice only, level 42 Swords of Justice only, caught first try. No fail channel, and I'm not going to nickname it. I'm just going to have it Kyurem. That is going to be helpful later on. But for now, congratulations, Swords of Justice. Even though Terrakion didn't do anything, that was amazing. Seriously, at the time I recorded that, which is actually ages ago, that was one of the most exhilarating battles I have ever had. I will admit I got lucky with the paralysis later on in the fight, but, oh man, that was amazing. That was really amazing. I didn't think I could even do it, like level 42 Swords of Justice only. But, anyway, something interesting of note here is that the wild Pokemon that appear in this cave are actually slightly higher level than they can be encountered in the other cave. General, you still find them at lower level than you do in Dark Grass, except for one particular Pokemon, Jinx. This, I believe, is the highest level that you can find Jinx at in the wild, and I thought I'd go back into the cave. That's why there was a jump cut there. I actually had to go back into the cave after I'd already gone out. Jump cut, because I want to get myself a Jinx here. Because this is the highest level that you can get Wild Jinx at. And you know what's weird? I was hesitating for using False Swipe at first, because I keep thinking that this thing is Ghost type. I honestly keep thinking that Jinx is Ghost type, but Perish Song means that I'm going to have to catch it in a couple of turns, or, we're both going to faint. So, we've got to get it probably on this ball, hopefully. But yes, Jinx is a fairly decent Pokemon, so this could actually be kind of useful. Now, here's the thing, most of the Pokemon you can get in here, you can just get better levels in the Dark Grass. Jinx is probably the one thing that you can't. Once you leave this area, I'm not sure if you can ever come back. I don't know if you can just go to the middle of the lake to freeze the area again. I'm not sure if you can actually ever access this place again. So, if you want to get a level 60 Jinx, this might be your only chance between now and jumping down the ledge after this cave. So, we've got ourselves a Jinx. What are we going to name this? Well, I believe I went with something obvious here. It was only afterwards that I realized I could have called it Elsa, but no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to go with the obvious choice here. Now we can leave this cave, because everything else here we can find at higher levels. Dang it. Like Solrock, for example. We can find this at higher levels in the Dark Grass outside. In fact, we already did, so there's no point in catching this one. But Jinx was the main thing I wanted in here. And you know what? I'm just going to repel my way through the rest of this because I don't want to have to be interrupted by redundant Solrocks that I don't need again. So, let's go ahead and Super Repel. I'm going to need to buy more of these soon, but for the time being, let's bike on out of this cave and... yes, for some reason, defeating Kyurem has ended the winter that has been plaguing the land. Actually, that was just a coincidence due to me playing this at a different time, but it's really appropriate, which I like, so hey, yeah, so it's spring now that Kyurem has been defeated and winter is over. Can't wait to go back to, what was it called, Bakunosa Town, and tell the people that their monster is gone. And tell them, though, there's some conveniently placed Dark Grass right here, and there's one more Pokemon I came in here for. And a very long time of searching later, you can probably tell the time down there is, let me just, 1639 to 1657. That took quite a while for something with a 10% encounter rate to show up. But here it finally is, a Metang level 65. And here's where the pain begins, because I'm going to go and try for a quick ball. It's almost certainly not going to work. But anyway, I very much anticipated that this would be much harder than Kyurem would be, and I was right, let's just say. Be prepared for a very long wild Pokemon battle. Very long. Considering that this is an important Pokemon that I'll probably be using on my team for very important battles later on, I'll want to show this entire battle. But be warned, this was probably more annoying than Kyurem. For those not aware, the whole family, Beldum, Metang, Metagross, have a catch rate of 3. That's the same catch rate as Kyurem, the legendary we just fought. Oh, by the way, Night Slash is actually neutral here against Metang because, yeah, Steel was resistant to Dark at this point. In Gen 6, they nerfed that, and now Night Slash would have been super effective on Metang. But, yeah, that was a critical hit. And Flinch. Any other time I would have liked that, but at this point, no. Okay, I think I should just false swipe this thing down to 1 HP. Because even on 1 HP and Paralyzed, this Metang is going to be a nightmare to catch. Like I said, catch rate of 3. That is identical to most major legendaries. Reshiram and Zekrom were kind of an exception. They have lower catch rates because you have to catch them. It was introduced in Diamond and Pearl that the mascot legendaries usually have higher catch rates. Like Dialga and Palkia had, I believe, 25 catch rates as well. I think in most of my runs I actually catch Dialga or Palkia on my first ball from full health most of the time. They're pretty easy. But other legendaries and Metang, not so much. We're going to be needing lots of Time Balls. Unfortunately, I annoyingly can't use Dusk Balls because at the time I was playing this, it was a little too early for Dusk Balls to be effective. So, Timer Ball. Oh, actually, I just realized something. Speaking of time, the time between me starting looking in the dark grass and finding this Metang might be actually a lot more than the difference between the times on the actual in-game clock, because my laptop lags massively whenever I record from my DS emulator. And I mean really massive lag. And that's part of the reason why I can't do live commentary on it, because it lags like while I'm recording, and there's no way I can stop that. Like most of the other games that I do live commentary on don't lag while recording, so they're fine. But anyway, as much as I would kind of like to do live commentary on a few of these, I just really can't because, stupid lag. But anyway, like I was saying though, it could actually have taken much longer because, yeah, anyway. So, speaking of things taking a long time, catching this Metang, 1 HP and Paralyzed. Let's see how long it's going to take me to actually catch this. I know that like someone like Chuck and Conroy would be able to catch the thing instantly. I'm so jealous of his luck sometimes. I'm the exact opposite when it comes to Pokemon games. I just have the worst luck all the time. The only times I ever get lucky is when it doesn't matter. Usually. I mean, Kyurem was sort of an exception, but like, I was trying Ultra Balls because I was wondering if Timer Balls weren't fully powered up yet. I'm not sure if they were at this point. I think it's 10 turns, but I was just chucking a couple of Ultra Balls just to make sure. But, that catch rate of 3, seriously. It wasn't a problem back in the original Ruby and Sapphire, because the only Beldum that you actually got, you had given to you. You didn't actually catch them in the wild, so the catch rate of 3 never really made a difference. It was probably just programmed in there for completeness sake. And then it was in Colosseum that they made one of the penultimate boss, I believe it was, well, I don't believe I know so, actually, because I actually did, not recently, but I did play through Colosseum, recording everything. I just haven't actually uploaded that yet. Maybe later sometime, but I really don't, really want to talk about that. That was just kind of very frustrating for me. But anyway, that Metagross. Yeah, you have to catch it, and it's got a catch rate of 3, so, that's very, very irritating. And now we have them showing up in the wild, and, well, yeah, catch rate of 3 Pokemon in the wild is not a happy combination. Part of me was actually considering just chucking the Master Ball at this and being done with it, because it's not like I'm actually going to be using the Master Ball on much else. Really? No shakes? Seriously? Oh, come on. It's been 5 minutes in one wild Pokemon battle. Ugh. 1. Really? Ugh. See, look at this. My luck, ladies and gentlemen, seriously. 1 HP and paralyzed. 1 HP paralyzed with a Tire Ball. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to calculate what percentage chance this should be by now. Wait a minute. And caught, finally. But just because I promised. Okay, so checking some online catch rate calculator, it's something around 6.4% chance. Paralyzed on 1 HP and with a full strength Tire Ball, by the way. 6.4% even then. So, yeah, Metang is extremely irritating to catch. Now that I've actually got it, though, I had quite a few nicknames planned, but I realized the hard way that most of them did not actually fit the character limit. In the end, I had to settle on this. Yeah, because most of my others just couldn't fit. But now we can finally get out of here. Oh, I never have to see this place again, and that I'm really thankful for because of how annoying it is to navigate this area, and all those low catch rate Pokemon I had to deal with, and stupid Metang. Anyway, we can get out of here because, annoyingly, I don't think I have any escape ropes, and I don't think Fly works in here. I tried, believe me, but it doesn't work. So, let's just get the heck out of here. Thankfully, it's not really that long to actually get out of here the normal way. Weirdly, there is an area where you could push a boulder and make a shortcut into here from the... I think I just saw it. And I think I just missed it. Great one, past me. You are incredibly smart, not... I think I just missed it. Anyway. It's not really that long this way if you don't count running into a Staryu. This could be a higher level, but actually 52 is not that bad, but... Do I have a Water Stone? Oh, I use a Water Stone to evolve my monkey back, way back. But, maybe, no, not really. You can get much higher. In fact, I think you can find straight-up Starmies in the wild in Undella Bay, but, just going through the grass there. At one point I was thinking that there was no way back, but there is. And finally, it's not quite nighttime yet, so the people here are still going about their daily lives. And they'll never know that they no longer have to live in fear of the monster because I have caught it and will now be using it, to fight for me from now on. Well, at least until Black and White 2. Yeah. Basically, according to Black and White 2, it's pretty obvious that catching Kyurem in this game is not canon, due to the fact that it would heavily disrupt the plot of the next one. I have a certain headcanon as to what happens in my version, but you'll be seeing that later. For now, let's check out Kyurem. And that's actually not a bad nature, plus special attack minus speed. Could be alright. This here is its signature move, Glaciate, which is sadly one of the weakest signature moves ever. Like, honestly, 65 power, it's basically Icy Wind with 10 more power. Seriously, Game Freak? Only 10 more? Really? Oh, jolly. That's pretty terrible on Jinx, actually, but at least it's fast. I'll give it that, but yeah, maybe not such a good idea to catch that. Oh well. Serious. That's not bad, but not good either. So that's alright, considering all the hell I went through to catch this. I definitely don't want to have to go and catch another one. Pretty nice stats, and I can evolve it in one level with a rare candy. It comes with agility right off the bat, which is very useful. Meteor Mash as well, very, very useful. Zen Headbutt as well, so lots of nice moves to begin with, apart from Hyper Beam. So, very good, probably definitely worth it to catch this, despite the fact, despite the fact that it took me ages, definitely worth catching this. And I think the Swords of Justice will officially be retired. because they're really... Level 42 is not really going to cut it coming into these next areas, because very soon we're going to be coming up against, well, one of the toughest optional trainers in this game, who I'm actually not going to fight the first opportunity we get, because I'm going to wait till I've explored most of Eastern Unova before I go after the ultimate trainers. Let's see who else we could bring with us. I'll go ahead and take Mercutio, despite the fact that his nature's pretty bad. Sword Stance and Close Combat is still a very good combination. But yes, let's take one last look at the Swords of Justice. They did well. They did very well. In fact, I never expected them to actually get through Kyurem, but they did. And for that, they deserve commendation. But for now, this will be our new party as we head out even further into Eastern Unova. Starting next time when we, for real, explore Route 13. For now, let's just see if we can have a... Okay, Earthquake is going to be a good option on Metagross, so I'm going to go ahead and teach that. I was worried that only the final form would be able to learn Earthquake, but thankfully this Metang can learn it. Now, I'm not going to evolve it just yet. I'm going to see how far I can get with it not evolved, because, hey, the point of this playthrough is challenging myself. So, I'm only going to evolve it probably before the Cynthia fight. So, yeah, this is my new team. Everyone mostly level 60 to 65. And very soon, let's just take a look at them. Very soon, we will be heading out towards Undella Town. So, I will see you guys then.